Yo, what's going on? It's Jamali Maddox.
Sell it still, and we are live.
We are live from the abortion clinics.
From the abortion clinics and JP Morgan.
And JP Morgan, they've opened a new shop where it's both.
Yeah, you go in, you get some...
Shop, like an abortion clinic.
The abortion shop, right? You go in there, you get a bit of financial advice, and the financial advice is, hey, I want to open a current account, my wife's pregnant, and then they go, we've got a better idea to save some money.
And it will save you some fucking money.
Save you some money, and they bring your wife in, you get in a lift, and the lift shakes violently.
Exactly.
Shakes violently.
Like an earthquake simulator. How you been, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. That was a good bit of improv.
What have you been doing today?
I went to the gym, did some writing. I've got to do the still show tomorrow. Back doing that. Go check that out. But it's a hard one to make a terrorist attack funny. So
There's a new terrorist attack.
Bro, there's a new terrorist attack. Yeah, in Golders Green, some guy.
Oh fuck! Sorry. Yes. Sorry. Do you know what though? It's not that it's not valid. It's just in my head, I automatically went to bomb.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? No, so when it's like stabbing, I went, fuck yeah, they do that too.
For our younger Gen Z listeners, you got to remember, me and Jamali come from a generation where terrorist attacks were planes into buildings, bombs going off on trains, and now it's stabbings. And that's not to say they're not relevant, but there has been a downgrade in the
ingenuity's definitely gone down.
Yes.
Have you
and we say bring it back. We say bring back the 9/11s.
Did you see that one back in the day? I don't know if you remember it. It's there was a guy, I don't know if I spoke about it on the pod already, but there was a guy who and the police said, this guy, he's a terrorist, but he's not the sharpest tool in the box. They even said basically he's got mental problems, right? He's not the full ticket.
Well,
and what he did was,
as opposed to all those terrorists who are cognitively fine.
But like some of them have a level of intelligence where they can look after themselves, basically. Anyway, he went into a gay club in central London, and he was there for an hour, so he was having a boogie. Yeah. And he went in the toilet and he put on the bomb vest. He only put it on backwards, so it all blew up into him.
Oh my God.
So he put like a nail bomb on, but put it on back to front. So all the nails just went into it.
Oh my
fucking
God,
stupid cunt.
Bruv, stupid cunt. That is like, that's how my terrorist attack would go, bro.
Yeah.
I'd get there, I'd have the van, and then I'd be like, thought you were bringing the machetes. Yeah. No, I've left them at home.
You get in the van and you've rented it, but it's manual and you only drive auto.
Oh yeah, bro. I stall when I try to run over on London Bridge.
You can't even run into a Christmas fair because it stalls every 2 seconds.
Yeah, but no, so it's like, obviously it's like very fucked up what's happened.
There were so many bombings and terrorist attacks in London at one point. There was so many back to back that I remember I did a gig on the same night as one. They didn't even cancel the gig. They didn't even cancel it. Everyone was there. And I was like, did you hear about the terror attack? And they went, it is now.
It kind of happens, don't it?
And it was in Central, and the gig was in Central.
Great. I did a gig after the London Bridge one where an MC went on and tried to do material about it. Like, I'm not even 24 hours after, and the audience were like, mate, don't do this. Like, just please don't.
I was the host.
No, she was the terrorist.
Yeah, I was the terrorist.
You acted like Mark wouldn't book a terrorist. That's what I'm saying. Super secret guest. Yeah. Mohammed Atta. We're like, Mark, he flew a plane into the South Tower. And Mark's like, I know, but he's got a big following in Afghanistan. he's gonna
be big.
He's gonna be big. Mark, he said it will only do downstairs. Like, Mark, he blew up. He killed 1,300 people. I know.
And he's really cunty in the green room.
Oh yeah, bro.
He tried to do it. He's a bit arrogant. Oh,
yeah. Offered to get him a beer.
I've got the big credits.
Oh, good credit. Is this you guys? Did you local London act? Yes. Okay. This is not great scene, is it? Listen.
Was he Russian?
He was. Whatever. I don't know. I've jumped on your accent. All right.
No, you did not jump on my accent. My accent was fucking clean and tight.
I can do a Mohammed Atta accent.
That was terrible.
I could do an Atta.
But yeah.
Oh no, we've got the. No, that's too Indian.
That was horrible. And racist.
Well, I can Atta it.
Yeah, we're gonna.
No, we're not gonna cut that, bro. I will not be persecuted for mocking Mohammed Atta.
No, you're right. You should be able to mock him.
And for those of you at home who don't know who Mohammed Atta is, the cheaper joke there would have been Bin Laden.
Yeah.
But Bin Laden for me was the Jason Tindall of 9/11.
Who's Jason Tindall?
Jason Tindall is the guy who works at Newcastle. It's Jason Tindall, is it not? Who stands there with Eddie Howe claiming the credit. Mohammed Atta was the Eddie Howe. That's a little bit of knowledge for you all there. So if there any younger kids are listening, that comes up in an exam, you're welcome.
You got to give him his props. He was the first guy to use social media and go viral.
Who, Atta?
No, Bin Laden.
Oh, yeah, but he's the Paul Smith of terrorism.
Yeah. He was doing the crowd work of terrorism for sure.
Hey, mate, what do you do? I'm a suicide bomber. Hey, heavy that lad.
Proper graft that lad.
He was the Paul Smith. I love Paul, by the way. He's the Paul Smith. He's the Paul Smith of terrorism.
Proper graft
that lad, anyway. At Cold Cave Comedy Club in Cold Cave Comedy Club in Pakistan.
Coming live from the compound. How many wives you got there?
How many lads? You got 5. That's a fucking heavy shift, that lad.
That's a heavy shift, lad.
How many kids you got there? 23? Fucking hell, mate, that's a lot of sandals you gotta buy. Hey, sold out when he went mainstream, you know, we sold out. No, shout out Paul, man. Paul's good people. I like Paul, but that's that.
How old's your wife, lad? She's 14. You got like an old girl, lad.
14-year-old wife, that lad, fucking hell, mate, you like 'em older, do you? Like an older bird, do you, lad?
Fuck me, that's so bad. We'll keep it in, but we won't clip that.
No, we're clipping that.
We're not clipping that. That's horrible.
Someone clip that up for us.
No,
you lot got to put that out.
No, don't clip that. Yeah, we might have to drop that one.
No, but I ain't dropping that. If we drop that bit, I'm off the podcast.
Yeah, I think we might have to get you off the pod, mate.
No, but that's the best bit we've ever done. That's the best bit we've ever done. The best bit we've ever done. And we're going to... You'd watch the Mona Lisa burn.
Yeah,
you'd watch it burn. No, but anyway, we're against all forms of terrorism on this podcast, just to make that clear.
Yeah, we're not with it.
We're not with it. We think it's very bad.
It's naughty. Naughty graft, that.
What do you do, lad?
What have you been up to? So that's a good day for you?
Yeah, man, I had a good time. So I've been doing this bit of that. What did you get up to?
I went out with my friend.
Yeah.
Went for some lunch and then went for a breakfast brunch. Mm-hmm. And then she said to me...
You're having a little brat summer, are you?
Just a little cheeky brat summer. Did we have mimosas? Yeah, we did. We didn't know fucking
little brat summer.
But we went calf and that, and then she says to me, I'm going park. My friend's doing a dog competition. So I want to watch the dog competition. And the categories were like best trick, best boy, best girl, waggiest tail. Mate, them tails were wagging.
Yeah.
And the best trick was the best because it wasn't trained dogs. It was just someone's pet dog.
Okay.
With minimal training.
Yeah.
And dogs were like running off and pissing and shitting everywhere. Yeah. There was a chihuahua that sang.
What?
Yeah, but the chihuahua, it didn't fucking do a rendition of Whitney Houston. It was just going... It was proper stuff.
I thought we were singing We Shall Overcome.
Nah, it comes down on the crane. It stops. No, it does. There was one that went up on the thing, on the cherry picker, and there's the Michael Jackson.
Yeah, speak it to the microphone if you're going to do a bit.
Bruv, the bit picked up. The mics are good. These aren't the mics you bought.
That's a fair point.
These are good mics.
That's a fair point. That's an absolutely phenomenal point you've made there.
These are the ones I got. These are good mics.
That's a fair point.
But yeah, when I saw them dogs doing that shit, and then there was like some kids doing skateboarding, they're all terrible.
Oh, I'd have done a kickflip over the dog.
Yeah, that's what I wanted them to mix it in.
Yeah.
But it was like
dog on the skateboard.
Kids over there doing skate competition. I nearly entered. And then you had the dogs.
You nearly entered, yeah?
Yeah, I nearly entered.
Okay.
Just I'll start doing tricks that were big in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, what?
Cause there's tricks like roast beef. Because my friends, I've got friends that are skaters. And what I like to do is, there's a subject I know nothing about, and I pretend I know everything about it.
I speak to you daily. I'm aware of it. It's like yesterday when you told me I should do the carnivore diet.
Yeah,
I'm absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, I like to pretend, and it really annoys people who know more about the subject. But I like to pretend.
It's infuriating,
and I do it, and it's not just I do it for a bit. I'll do it for months and maybe years.
Yeah, it's not a bit. You just do it. You just do it to cause an argument.
Yeah,
I'm in a calorie deficit in a minute. I'm trying to get down to like my 6-pack weight, and I've got about 3 kg to go, and it's getting hard. And I'm still in Jamali this, and Jamali's like, why don't you do the carnivore diet? And I list a multitude of reasons. One, I would have to change my entire diet, which is quite drastic. I then wouldn't know quite the calories.
Joe Rogan does it.
I know Joe Rogan. Well, he's doing fucking great, isn't he? Just, all the propaganda he's spilling out.
Oh, what, you mean one of the biggest podcasts in the world?
I like Joe Rogan. I used to listen to it. I don't listen to it anymore because it's fucking mad.
Nah,
it's
he's
just
the
insane.
Man.
It's hey man, you gotta be a comic for like 15 years, man, to even be able to like understand how a microphone works, man. And then it's just Kill Tony. Some guy's been going for 4 months, going retard, and they're like, that guy's an assassin, man. That guy's an assassin. You see the way he came out here? He's an assassin, bro. Comedy, we're comedy fucking assassins, bro. I live in Yanko crowds, bro. I go out there.
It's a weird thing that they sort of all of like the adjectives to describe comedians. It's like they're fucking murderers and killers and assassins. It is kind of like throwing it up.
Yeah, bro.
I just go, they're a good comic.
They're fucking prison rapists, bro. They're prison rapists.
The head of the Aryan nations, bro.
That guy, the way he goes to orders is like a prison rape, bro. It's like,
dude, he's an arsonist, bro.
He's an arsonist.
The kids were sleeping.
Yeah, man. That guy's a tax evader, bro.
Oh, bro.
That guy, Brendan Sharp, that guy on stage is a tax evader, bro.
He doesn't disclose his age status to partners, bro.
You want to see someone who should be VAT registered but isn't, bro? You want to see that, bro? And it takes years to get there, bro. And then they're just going out again. What's up with trans athletes in the swimming? Fuck off.
Was that Jordan Peterson side?
Yeah, Jordan. Oh, bruv, he's having a bad time at the moment.
I heard. What's going on?
His downfall is top funniest downfall of all time.
Or does he like the Zannies or something?
Oh, the guy who told us all to tidy our room is addicted to benzos.
Them benzos are tasty.
Yeah. You had a little benzo.
I had a little benzo. I mean, one time, this was when I was on my little benzo phase, and I met up with Elliot, and I was just drooling. and you know things are bad when Elliot's like, mate, you got to stop.
I was like, bruv, come on, we're getting a train to Oxford. There's no reason.
It was a really bad gig, isn't it, as well?
I don't think it was a bad. I had an awful one. There was a period of time where I'd open for you on tour where every gig I did was it was like Guildford, which I did the other night for Off the Curb, which was
one of the worst gigs.
One of the worst you can have. It was fine. Like actually, the gig itself was fun.
And I always sell out Guildford, so I always have to go back.
No, I know.
And every time I go up there, I go, you don't deserve me to go back here,
they I don't know why they have it there. Then there's what's the other? Yeah, Oxford. I didn't do too well at. I did all right at Hackney Empire. But yeah, there was a period where, I remember turning out that you were just, I mean, to be fair, you were going through it. Our friend had just died. I mean, it was my friend too. I dealt with it like a fucking man, but if you want to take a couple.
No, honestly, I just really was enjoying them.
Oh, fair enough.
I like to say there was like some emotional reason why I was doing it. I just fucking loved them.
Oh, well, me and the guy, I won't say who always have a phone call about how worried we are about you because he loves being worried about you.
He loves being worried about something.
Yeah.
Or his life has no meaning.
And he was like, I'm just really worried about him at the minute. And I was like, he's all right. He's just taking a couple of benzos. But yeah, Jordan,
I was having a good time.
Jordan, no one else was. But at your gig.
That's a fair point.
But Jamali up there drooling all over the stage, brother.
Me drooling is still better than your tight set.
Nah, bro, my tight set is
They paid for my drooling.
Nah, bro, I'm a prison rapist of a comedian.
Yeah, no, it's true. That's what I do say about you.
He's up there doing prison rape material, bro. It's different, man.
But yeah, so what was you saying?
So Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, what happened? So
now I half looked at a reel, so I don't know if I'm too well informed on this. But are you looking this up? No, fair enough. All right, then. None of us really know. So Jordan Peterson is. What the fuck is?
I'm gonna be our Jamie.
Yeah, pull that shit up, Jamie, man. You gotta check out Theo Von, man. It's a way. Theo Von, Jamie, pull up Theo Von. You guys don't understand what this guy does. Was that a load of porn that just popped up?
No, it's World Star Hip Hop. That was weird. Okay. It was me joking. It was just porn.
Just porn.
No, I don't watch porn on my laptop.
You know, I don't watch porn.
You're a different type of animal if you watch porn on the laptop. You need to watch it on the widescreen. I put it on my main telly.
Really? Sit here.
Yeah, I screen mirror.
Yeah.
What's his Jordan Peterson? Benzo addict.
God, watching you try that. You just typed in you clicked on the country of Jordan there. That's what's happened.
No, it fucking hasn't happened, you fucking idiot.
Well, why did I just see that happen?
Because it's Google and it's giving me, withdrawal. Here we go. What's going on? Jordan Peterson, his experience with benzo withdrawal was severe. Multi-year ordeal that his family described as a profound. They would have to make something like it's profound. No, he just. All right, yeah.
Has he tried tidying his room?
I don't.
Why doesn't he try tidying his room?
Do you know what would have solved it if women weren't allowed to work in the same place as us? That's what would have solved it.
Hey, Jordan, man, like, why don't you try? Here's a bit of advice for you. Yeah, why don't you turn yourself into a monster? Why don't you turn yourself into the monster to beat the benzo addiction, Jordan? Or maybe life is vastly more complicated than you have any idea it is, you fucking little Kermit the Frog cunt. Oh, he fucking does my wicking. I used to quite like him as well. When he first came out.
Honestly, I'll be real with you. I've given it, I've watched it 3 times because I hear all the people, on my timeline, I'll see some people going, this guy is brilliant. And then some people will go, he's an evil, horrible cunt. So I'm give it the benefit of the doubt. And I say, I'm going to watch it. Just, let me... And I gave it a good 3 goes. And I didn't just watch 5 minutes. I watched good, long lectures. And I'll be honest with you, and I don't think I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'm not a fucking dumb cunt. Honestly, it just sounds like word salad. Do you know what it sounds like to me? Whenever I watch interviews with pimps. And what they do is they just say a lot of word salad that sounds good. So people go, wow.
That's the game, man.
But it's a game. And
what does that mean? What's the game?
And it's sort of like they're interviewing him and they go, what do you think about women in the workplace? And he goes, well, it's the abyss. It's the abyss of the monster. And you're gonna sacrifice your firstborn on the monster. And you go, what the fuck are you on about, mate?
It's like when he does a thing, because he talks about like Christianity, but he talks about it in a theological sense. And he's like, but that is what God is. And they're like, no, sir, would you like fries or wedgies? But that's a fundamental question of which that I cannot answer. I'm not able to talk about this. You see, what is the difference between the fry and a wedgie ultimately comes down to how you perceive life and existence. Yeah, and it's like, bruv, like, just fucking answer the question. And what he does is I watched that Jubilee debate of him and someone like broke it down and like, they were like, if Jordan Peterson has this thing that intellectual people have, where they see themselves as really smart, and he is very smart. So what he does is he refuses to explain what he's talking about on the premise of that you should be smart enough to get it, which is a very bad way to do something. I've met people like this in jiu-jitsu sometimes, where they're really good at jiu-jitsu. They understand a lot of jiu-jitsu, but they're bad at teaching jiu-jitsu because you're like, why am I, explain to me why am I doing this? And if they're like, well, it's not for me to explain that to you, it's for you to understand that. And it's like, yeah, dude, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm in a class in fucking Streatham and everyone here is overweight. So maybe you're not dealing with fucking athletes right now. Explain what you're doing. Can you explain this? And he doesn't do that.
Well, it's also the thing of, he will say, some people say that, women can't make sandwiches. And you go, so you're saying women can't make sandwiches? I've never said that. I never said that. So why bring it up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I don't get. I don't get the point of saying things on an intellectual sense. I get it in terms of just entertainment. I like saying things for entertainment that I don't believe for the fuck of it. But I'm not selling it as an idea of something you should follow.
No, for sure. And there was this thing in the last 15 years that happened within gym culture is the gym used to be steroid head, jock, dumb person, right? But what happened in the last 15 years is the sort of intellectuals started going to gym. And actually it makes sense because to like build muscle mass, all of this, if you're going to inject chemicals into your body, to understand this requires a certain level of science, right? Sort of like Mike Mentzer when he first started with bodybuilding and things like that, and Ronnie Cole, Dorian Gray.
Dorian Yates.
Dorian Gray. Dorian Gray.
Who's Dorian Gray?
Dorian Gray's from the book, innit? Who never turned. Yeah, that
fucking nerd.
Dorian Yates.
You know, we're talking about bodybuilding, and then you jump in with a fucking book reference.
Yeah,
I'll kick you out of my house.
No, bruv. I'll take your house and fucking
and do what?
Turn it into a squat rave.
Yeah. It would look like when Jesse had a breakdown in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, bro. You're gonna come in.
Just be Elliot next to a speaker.
Yeah, just rocking back and forth, bro, and just listening to Jordan Peterson.
Just over the loud. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up a squat rave and I'm just going to play Jordan Peterson lectures on the music.
Dancing like this. But like, I think the thing that happened in like gym culture is like this is a thing that I've noticed about like, and I know we talk about this a lot, the right wing grift and all that, yeah. But the reason I think a lot of gym people start going towards the right wing is because actually, if you go to people like, hey, if you eat better, lift weights, and live a certain particular way, cut out alcohol, you're going to start feeling better. So once you've made that improvement, you're like, fuck, what else do they know? But they don't. All they've given you is the fundamental basics of like, hey, that's not actually that intelligent. So then the other thing that like goes the other way is they're like, well, what makes you feel better is being godly, being Christian, quitting porn, all of these things. And it's just a slight little indoctrination into the right. And then they're like, oh, I wonder what else makes me feel better. And they're like, Europe for Europeans. And then that's how they get you. You know what I mean? That's how they bring people into this because you're then going to start listening to them because you think they've got all the answers. Yeah. The reality is Jordan Peterson, he doesn't know. Why the fuck did we listen to him for 10 years? The cunt's addicted to benzos. Call Christopher Hitchens. He was an addict. Wrote it out. Wrote it out.
When did he die of? Cancer?
Oh, something or other. But he was
throat cancer.
Something. He was drinking. He was smoking. He was
fucking dudes.
Was he?
You didn't know that? He says he used to fuck a Tory politician.
Did he? Good on him. You get out there, Hitcho.
Yeah, he was moving mad.
Yeah, bro, he was out there fucking just he had to hate God.
I remember there was I saw a video of he used to have this show in America, and he was like this kind of like newsy chat show, and he had David Duke on who for years
the KKK guy. Yeah.
And David Duke was being really sort of like really politician-like. And then Christopher Hitchens just goes like, I was really looking forward to this conversation, and you're such a disappointment. Because he just wasn't being himself. Yeah. And he goes, I know you're a racist. like you're in the KKK. Be racist. Like, why are you pretending now you're not racist?
That's a great way to
and it was just halfway through the conversation, he goes, you really disappoint. Like, I was so looking forward to having this debate with you about your mental beliefs, and you're just being such a politician. He goes like, you're just such a disappointment.
Well, that's how when you get...
It was like, yeah, you're so fucking right.
That's how when you get these, what is it? Who's the guy who runs Britain First?
Paul Golden.
Is it Paul Golden?
He was meant to have a cage fight with Muhammad. It got called off.
Yeah, well, he pulled out, didn't he?
Yeah, bulging.
But they're both bad people. I think Muhammad...
I don't really know much about Muhammad Hijab.
I think he has some pretty mad views. I might.
Does he?
I think so.
I think
it's like.
We'll say it like it's true.
Yeah. I do not, and I might be. I think it's one of those things, like, you know, where like, just because like I'm opposed to anti-Islamists doesn't mean I agree with them. Like, do you know what I mean? You know, when they're like, hey, anti-Islam, hey, no, let's not be Islamophobic, and then someone's like, and the women should be dressed in, and you're like, okay. Let's all calm down.
Extremism.
There's a middle ground.
Okay.
Yes, women chat too much. No, we shouldn't throw rocks at them. As much as we want to, we shouldn't. We shouldn't.
It's naughty.
A bit of Simone de Beauvoir there. Again, kids, that's going to pop up on your thing. She wrote The Other Gender, mainly about don't throw rocks at us. There you are. You're learning a lot today, children. You don't know anything about Simone de Beauvoir, do you?
Of course I fucking don't.
No, bruv, you don't know nothing, bruv. Look at him.
Oh, why? Because I don't know that one thing that you learned yesterday.
100%, right? Yeah. But that's one more thing than you learned yesterday.
That's a good point, though.
So there you go. That's more than you fucking...
Do you know what I learned?
What?
No, I was going to say something about your mum.
that was an hour of Call of Duty yesterday, by the way.
We was on Call of Duty yesterday
mate,
for an
Matty,
hour.
yeah.
With me and our friend Matty. Shout out Matty. Listener of the pod sometimes.
When there's not a new episode of Fin vs. History out.
Yeah. Yeah, he's more of a Fin vs. He's a Patreon subscriber to that. You don't really like our stuff that much.
Oh, well.
And we were just saying stuff about Elliot's mum.
Yeah, it went
horrible
on for
stuff.
a long time.
Yeah, it was a long time.
It did go on for a bit. That's like that thing where, like, you see, fucking Keir Starmer's now coming out saying that we've got to stop some of the Palestine marches, isn't it? Or not? And I didn't read the whole thing.
I saw the Tory lady talking about it.
Oh yeah,
was it a Tory lady? I thought it was a Tory lady. It might have been a Labour lady. They're all the same, innit?
Hey, mate. Yeah, you vote. It doesn't matter who you vote for.
Yeah,
same side of the coin.
Yeah, which is fair. I am. What happened? Do you remember when I was young? I don't know if you remember this, but when I was young, it being like they're all cunts was a position.
Yeah.
But that sort of position's gone now. Do you remember that position? I'm going to go back to that position as they're all shit.
It's kind of fucked because, like, it's the same thing as, like, look, I know most of the people listening to this are going to be liberal, hackney, green lovers, yeah.
Yep.
But I'm all for Polanski. I don't like saying who I vote for, but if you had Hazard as a guess of where I'm going to vote, it'll be that way, right?
So he says.
So I say.
So he says.
Although I did see, have you seen that Reform mayoral candidate? The woman.
Leanne.
No, bro.
Yeah, she's like Pakistani or something.
Yeah, she's bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, she ain't bad.
Nah, bro. The Reform
give me a bit of Priti Patel, man.
I think she's better looking than Layla Cunningham.
Give me a bit of that Priti Patel, bro.
Priti Patel's bad. No, Layla Cunningham, she's got it going on.
She's not an ugly woman.
No, but I think there's something very cool about, like, someone being that right wing and that pretty.
Nah, man.
Do you know what?
Nah, her views.
I like a pretty right wing.
Her views are aging her.
Yeah,
because just to be like, because really they're constantly just like that makes them age badly.
No, I know what you mean.
I think all politicians age badly.
Yeah, of course they do. Have
you seen the photos of Obama before he became president?
It's Obama. I swear to God, you're wearing a shirt. Are you wearing a shirt of him? Just say that's a shirt of him, right?
Yeah,
it's Obama. Read the fucking shirt.
I wore this in the Middle East.
Did you?
Because for me, it's just a shirt.
Yeah, the people and drone striking their weddings.
Yeah, and I'm just wearing this Obama t-shirt.
No, this Layla,
I'm not changing. I've been doing it for too long now.
This Layla Cunningham.
Plus, he's not president no more. I ain't got to fucking remember.
Yeah, fair point. You just wear a Hitler shirt through through Israel. Then you know what I mean? Yeah.
I nearly, when I was making...
You nearly did?
No, I didn't.
Oh, no, my mum packed my Hitler shirt and I'm in Tel Aviv. Oh, God.
This story doesn't really go nowhere, but...
Oh, good, that's the fucking nature of this podcast.
Why don't you let me start
I'm looking at my...
Maybe you can rip something.
I'm having a little...
She's not hot, and you're just bringing this bit, and it's shit.
I'm having a moment in my head where I'm imagining us getting married.
All right, well,
and it's a trad wife wedding.
Way more interesting for the podcast is you imagining in your head.
Yeah, you're right. I'm imagining it, and I'm going to tell them. And it's a traditional Pakistani wedding.
So when I was making docs, Hey Thy Neighbor, one of the stories that we were thinking of is there was a group of young kids in Israel who became National Socialists.
What?
Yeah. So there was only like 6 of them.
Right.
But they were like, and what really it was,
they're being goths, essentially.
Kind of.
Yeah.
They were just like, we want to be so against the establishment. Let's be the worst thing we can be here.
Yeah.
And there was only 6 of them. And then I think the producer spoke to them and just went like, yeah, they're just weird nutters. Like, don't worry about it. But yeah, we nearly did a film.
There was only 6 of them.
Where it was about these guys who were
up
like...
to 6 million.
Yeah, they were Nazis, but they lived there. Jew guys who lived in Israel.
He didn't get that at all, did
he? I
did. Yeah. Really walking through, man. You're bowling balls today, and I'm knocking them all for 6, and you're just unfazed by it. I've got to admit to you.
It's just like, yeah,
you're unfazed by it.
Yeah, I'm unfazed by it.
You got to remember, what I do here is for the listener.
Yeah.
Okay. I know there's people sat at a desk right now, and they can't have these kind of conversations.
You think they listen to this at work? Can you write into us and tell us where you're listening?
Where do you listen to this?
Where do you listen to this?
Well, I'm interested.
Where are you?
Where you lot are stealing scrap metal off a library? That's what the work is for these clowns. That's what they're up to, bro. They're on a roof right now, just heaving off scrap metal.
I genuinely don't know who are the people listening to this. I genuinely don't know.
It's a lot of guys.
Yes,
it's a lot of dudes. There's a lot of dudes.
We need to get some more broads.
We need some more. Yeah, we need some more girls in here. Share this with any skirt you know.
Yeah, make your girlfriend listen to this podcast.
Let's see there. Right, firstly, the 0 point, that's very funny. I'm going to read out the stats.
Yeah, read out the stats.
Okay. In last place, 1.4% non-binary.
Okay.
Okay?
But they're here.
They're here.
And we love you. And thank you for listening.
Thank you, our one non-binary listener. Not specified, too scared to say they're non-binary, 2.1%.
Or maybe they just don't want the system knowing.
Too scared.
It's their business.
Female, 16.6%.
That's bad, isn't it? That's really bad.
That's not good.
That's really bad.
I think that's just my agent. Male, 79.9. Age ranges. 0 to 17, 0. This is not for you, by the way.
Well, how many?
0.3%.
So is that even a person?
I don't know.
That's a person. That's like, yeah.
18 to 22, 2.7.
We ain't talking to the kids.
We ain't getting through to the youth. 23 to 27, 13.3. There we go, a few Gen Zs. 28 to 34, 38.7. 35 to 44, 34.6. 35
to 34, the old cunts.
No.
Bruv, look after your kids. Why are you listening to this?
45 to 59, 9.4. 60 plus, 1%.
So we got more 60 plus than we do young people.
Yeah, hold on. I've got some more stats.
Who is that person who's 60 plus?
I don't know. It might just be, not even my dad listens to this. United Kingdom, 83.9%.
Yes, stop the boats.
Fucking got a lot of listeners in London, Stan.
Yeah.
United States, 2.9. Australia, 2.5.
Okay.
Ireland, 2%. New Zealand, 0.8. So that's
I wish you told us race.
Oh, no, I reckon it's a lot of white people.
You think it's a lot of whites?
It's a lot of whites. I reckon if we did a live show, you wouldn't be happy.
I wouldn't be happy.
I don't think you'd be happy.
I'd be furious.
There'd be 3 black guys that came, but like one of them brought the other 2.
Yeah.
And they're upset that they're not saying they turn up and it's in like, we'll be doing it at one of them comedy clubs where it's all like stouts.
Yeah, we should do a live show in Angel.
I don't really want to be in a room with these people. As much as I love them writing in and interacting with the podcast, I feel like it would turn into a rally. Because here's my thing with what we do. We're taking the piss. We're doing edgy stuff. But we have some chat where I'd like to think we're of the school of Cumtown. Something like that, right? You know what I mean? But some people don't get that you're fucking around, or they hear us fucking around with each other. So they come up with the energy as they know us. Do you know what I mean? I've had that before where I had a train station. There's this guy, he probably listens to this, yeah. He comes up to me every time with a fucking attitude, may I add. He comes up and he's like, oh, yo, it's my favorite comedian. And he sits down and starts chatting to me and he starts going, yo, you good? Yeah, what's going on with you? And it's like, I'm polite. But it's like, I'm listening to my music and I'm going into town to do a gig. Like, I'm not, and like, I don't mind chatting to a fan if a fan is cool or something. Like, but he came over with the energy of like, like, you know what I mean? And also he came out, he did see where I live once, which wasn't great. It
happened outside my house.
Oh, yeah.
Some guy was like, are you Jamali Maddox? I had to lie. And I'd be like, no, I get that a lot though. And I think he knew I was lying.
Yeah, because you would literally just shut the door, bro. It was like, but it is, yeah, you know what I mean? But
he's doxed me.
He's doxed you, bro. But
I remember I had that once.
We'll do a live show at some point.
It was like 1 a.m. and I'm getting back from a gig. And a guy on the train, he goes to me like, oh, you the guy who does the documentaries? I'm like, yeah. And he goes, and he sits down right in front of me. He goes, so tell me, what was it like? And I'm like, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, mate. I'm not going to sit here and relay these stories to you. And I had to say to him, brother, I thank you, but it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going through this.
I don't know. I don't mind it like outside a comedy club or something. If someone says they're a fan, I'll have a little chat.
Vickering.
Well, I'm not vickering, bro. I do my gigs and I go home.
You're a vicar.
I'm not a vicar. Vickering is where you stand at the end of the gig trying to get, like a vicar trying to get pussy, right? That's what it is.
It's just you want praise. So you stand outside after the service and you go, oh, thank you for coming.
Sometimes I'm having a smoke.
Yeah. But you don't have to have a smoke right outside.
Sometimes I have to smoke around outside the fucking...
I've never seen you smoke outside round the corner.
I do smoke outside round the corner.
And you don't even smoke, you go... Like you're in a like people in a movie who never smoked a cigarette.
Yeah.
You just want to stand outside of a vicar.
Why shouldn't I should just fucking kill myself.
You should, and that's what we've been trying to get you to do.
That's what this podcast is. Yeah. When can we get Elliot to kill himself?
Yeah, that's the intervention.
So yeah, I was I can't remember. No, the other night I had a couple drinks the other night though.
Yeah.
I had a couple.
You quit drinking.
I'd quit drinking. I did 5 weeks off, and I had a couple at the other night at a place. It was very nice. I had a few picantes, which went down very lovely.
Yeah.
And yeah. And I was chatting to someone and they were talking about doing heroin.
And you were considering it?
I mean, like, you know.
Don't you think that's like a line, though? Like, there has to be, and I know you're a party boy and you like your drugs and you like your booze and you like your, I'm mad. Like, you love all that. But don't you think heroin is the line?
I could be the guy.
It's a dark road.
You guys, what you don't understand.
I don't think I've ever met a heroin user and it's casual. Like heroin seems like the thing you do. Like once you do, that's just you do heroin. No one does heroin a bit.
Firstly, you know nothing about my mentality.
Yeah, I do know about your mentality.
You know nothing about my mentality.
Yeah, no, I know everything about your mentality. No. I know you better than you know yourself at this point.
I could absolutely do heroin once, twice, maybe 5 times and be fine.
Yeah, but if you don't, and the thing is, you got to understand this. You're my friend.
Yeah.
If you fall into the heroin hole, I'm not helping you out. Like I'm
still in that TV.
You're just a heroin addict to me.
No,
like I'm not gonna be like.
How am I not already a heroin addict though? I live on a fucking mattress on my dad's floor at the age of 30. How my life? Let me just say this now. I have a very heroin lifestyle without having done heroin. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think people even do heroin anymore.
No, bro. I'm bringing heroin back.
Oh, you're doing B.
What?
That's a good. It's B and white, isn't it? 2 B's, 2 whites. You do crack is white and B's heroin.
Oh yeah, yeah. They speedball.
That's a coke and heroin.
Yeah, that'd be my thing.
And
then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do late shows at Top Secret when I'm on heroin. I'm going to go on. It's going to be amazing. Everyone's got to be like, look, you got to go see Elliot. Like,
do you know what it'd be like? Have you ever seen Joker when he does stand up where he thinks he's killing, but everyone's just booing him? That's what
I'll just go on and dribble on the fucking microphone and then collapse on the floor.
I think heroin's the line.
Still get booked back next week for some reason.
I think heroin's the.
I'm gonna fucking shoot. Not even snot. I'm gonna shoot it straight.
If you're gonna do heroin, can they at least do it on the Patreon?
I'll do it on a Patreon.
Yeah,
what a sad episode that'd be. What fucking shit. I'm just shooting up as we're starting.
I think the Spice Boys will like it.
The Spice Boys, well, that's what we're calling you guys, by the way, the Spice Boys.
Yeah, the fan base now is you're called the Spice Boys, the Spice Heads.
Spice Boys. Are the adverts on Spotify yet?
Are we selling Spice?
Can we sell Spice on Spotify?
I think you're the Spice. I think we're gonna call the boys because you got the lids.
That's how I have a word.
You got the lids. You got the who else you got? What other fan base is there?
Michael Vittorio says like Planet Zoo.
So our ones are the Spice Heads.
Those ones are the Spice Boys, the Spice Heads.
I think Spice Heads is more.
Spice Heads is good because it includes our non-binary. Yeah. Our non-binary listeners. We're very grateful for.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Should we do some questions?
Yeah.
I think this has been very good today. And what I liked about this, we really started strong. And then we've ended up with me wanting to do heroin. Which isn't how every great love story starts.
All right, let's do this one.
Get my hair dyed next week as well, people.
What colour are you getting?
I'm going blonde again. I've just got to say I don't want a cut. That's all. What are you looking?
I'm in my late 20s. I have a.
I thought you looked these up beforehand.
I'll hear about this one. I'm in my late 20s. I have a boyfriend for the first time ever. We have been together for 8 months and we haven't said I love you yet. Is this a bad thing? Or should I just keep going with the flow?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
That's a very good question. I think that's around about the time, sort of 6 to 8 months, where that should start coming out. Especially if you are boyfriend and girlfriend. I think
How long did you wait with your last girl? How long did you wait?
Ooh, good. From when we properly started going?
Are we talking about Saga?
Saga.
You've never said it.
No. I had.
You had.
Yeah, we both had.
Really?
I said it while I was drifting off asleep in Edinburgh one night, which she never told me about, and then a few months later I said it.
I feel like you telling a girl you love her for the first time is so uncomfortable.
I love you.
Yeah, I've only seen you be lovey-dovey with one girl, and even then it was one of the funniest things.
When was that?
When I was dating a girl, me and you went on a double date. We went to a steak place in Canary Wharf.
Yeah.
And I was standing smoking a cigarette with a girl I was on a date with.
Yeah.
And she looked over and she goes, "Do you know what's so funny about them as a couple?" And I go, "What?" She goes, "They're so different. Like right now, Elliot has his foot on her Louis Vuitton bag." And I looked and you just had your foot. And she goes like, he's just a bag of potatoes.
Yeah.
It was very funny. But So you waited? So you're like 3-4 months in?
No. Well, I'm trying to think of my first proper relationship. Probably about 8-9 months. My second one, because we were kind of hooking up, and then started seeing each other. After that was about 4-ish months, which again, all in all, would have been over the space of about 16-18 months. So I would say you're at the point now. If you love him, you should tell him that. I think.
I don't. Sorry. What's your point and my point of view? Why do I have the same point of view as you?
It's just wrong.
What's my point of view?
Your point of view is just emotions. What you got to do is manipulate.
No, it's not my point of view.
You got what you got to do is manipulate.
Yeah,
manipulation.
No, my point is this: why does it matter to say I love you? Show me you love me. So if you're both showing each other you love each other, that's more important. You're getting bogged down in the words. Because I love you. After a while, to you are easy to pimp.
Me.
You're just easy to pimp. All you got
suddenly. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise I was sat here with fucking Iceberg Slim. All of a sudden,
I've read Iceberg Slim now.
Yeah, bro. Just sat here, Iceberg not so slim.
That's fair. Do you know what, Elliot? That was very. Elliot, that slaps.
You really are a pimp.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. But that's the thing is you're easily pimped, where all someone's got to do is rub your belly, say it was a good set, and say I love you, and you're like, bruv, if you two as a couple, he's showing you he loves you, you're showing him that you love him, then that's what matters.
But what is showing?
Don't get bogged down, because after a while, the words don't matter anymore.
But no, I get what you're saying. And I'd agree with you actually if they were saying this is a 3-year relationship. He's still saying he loves me, but he's not taking me out. He's not doing this, whatever. Yeah. But I think at the beginning, the words are actually more important necessarily than the actions, because actions, when you first start dating someone, it's very easy to do action to get them interested in you. I'll take you to a nice place.
That's not love.
Pay for your margarita. No, I know, but the beginning of a relationship is exciting. So then to give you the word that I've said I love you, that's an important part of the beginning of it. That's a really important part. So if you're like, or his actions is still, I don't think she's like, it's slowing down. Or she's like, no, I'm in this relationship now. I love this person. She loves this guy. And this is why we don't have many female listeners, because they write in and you're like, listen here, bitch.
What are you going to do?
I'm being facetious for the podcast.
Okay, no, fair enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You're like, listen here, toots. You go like, no. I understand this. I'm an emotionally open person.
So am I.
Yeah, but I'm more so.
No,
right now,
I'm so emotionally open.
I cry at films.
Bro, I cry about things that haven't even existed yet.
I'm I'm more female than you, bro.
Bro, I am so much more female than you.
You're more female than me, bro. I'm female.
What are you talking about? I have a dick and then a clit on top of it.
I don't even like consider gender that. I'm like past
wow. That. I'm light.
But I'm pregnant.
I'm not even human.
I'm pregnant. How about that? I'm pregnant.
You beat me. You beat me.
I'm pregnant. I'm gonna give birth to a little baby.
Could you imagine you're like a seahorse?
No, I think what you're feeling is completely valid from a male perspective. There's a couple things probably going on here. And this isn't, listen, I don't want to give women advice. This isn't let me explain, God bless her. Like, I don't know for you. You're a woman, so your situation will be different to mine. He either he's scared to say it himself, or he's still, 8 months into a relationship. That's, how do I put this? That's enough time if I get out, it still fucking hurts and ruins my year. But you don't fuck my next 2 years. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like 8 months into a relationship, this guy can fuck your summer. I understand, right? I understand this. You're on for a good summer. This guy could fuck it up. 100%.
Mm.
Your summer is in his hands.
Mm.
Your autumn and your winter isn't.
Mm.
Your autumn and your winter can still be good.
Yeah.
You can start, Pilates, pumpkin spice lattes. You're over him.
Because that's one thing people don't consider. Consider the season you're dating in. Your seasons matter, Keep it open. Honestly, I'll be real with you, man. You got to keep your summers open.
Yeah, I'm on no contact with this girl. I'm getting through it. And summer's round the corner. I'm in good shape.
Yeah.
It's been worth going through the winter arc, as Jordan Peterson would want me to.
Yeah, he would.
But I don't know why we've gone this way with it. But I think you should tell him you love him, and then write into the podcast and tell us what happened.
Yeah. So
we have some material for next week.
Thank you. If
you could do. In fact, if you could both come on the podcast and do it in front of us, we'd appreciate that.
Right.
But no, tell him you love him. Don't be afraid of sharing your emotions.
I think it doesn't matter. All right. Next question. I like this one. I'm a man who's been sleeping with a lesbian for a year.
Right.
She's told me it can't work anymore, but also that she loves me. I don't know the rules here. I know at least one of you have been in love with a lesbian before. Help me.
Okay, so this is...
Should I read that again cleaner, or is that...
No, that's good, that's good. I'll be honest, we've cut a bit of the podcast out there, but that's because anytime I talk about anything relationship in this, I receive fucking messages off well, fuck you, and it's like, I just don't listen to the podcast, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not...
And that's why the female listener base goes down.
Anyone who loves us, don't listen to this.
They don't listen. My dad don't listen. None of my family listen.
I've never been in love with a lesbian.
No. I've been out with bisexual girls, and like legit bisexual girls, not ones that just say it because they need a personality.
Yeah, but they also date men.
Yeah. But them bisexual girls who say they're bisexual, but they're not. Like,
I think what's happened is a situation has happened where you saw the end of a rainbow and you got up close to it, right? And now it stopped raining, the rainbow's gone. Just be happy that you got up close to it, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's ways to play this, bro. Firstly, her saying that she's ending it and that but she loves you. I would work out what you want from this situation. Like, always ask yourself this: are you in love with this girl, or are you in love with the fact that you're banging someone hot? That's a very important distinction to make.
Yep.
And that's where a lot of men and women fuck up. Women are a lot better at this than...
Is it love or lust, you mean?
Yeah, lust, yeah. But like, women, I know, like I always say this, what I always appreciate about women will want to fuck a PT, they will not want to go out with a PT.
Mm-hmm.
Men will fall in love with the stripper and then be shocked when she's doing stripper things. Mm-hmm. And if you want to go out with the stripper and they're doing stripper things, all the power to you. But a lot of guys think they can save the stripper and they can't.
Okay.
Right? Do you see what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
So I think you need to work out what you want in your life what you want from relationships. And if this has been going on in a while, if she's told you she loves you, what have you done to let it, for it to get there? You know what I mean? Like,
I just think the word don't mean nothing, brother. She said she don't want ya. Move on.
Do you know what needs to happen? We need to swap people in situations with these questions. That girl needs to go out with this lesbian, and these two guys need to start fucking, right? So that's what's going to happen.
We're going to meld them together.
We're going to switch around. So the guys can fucking never say they love each other, and the two girls can tell each other they love each other all the time, and then scissor ahoy. So there we go. We've fixed we've fixed everything. No, it sounds to me like you're in a situation with someone who's a bit confused. I'd probably back out of that.
Just get out of it.
Get out of it.
You've got a parachute on? Fucking pull that ripcord, brother.
You got to be like De Niro in Heat.
You got to be like De Niro in Heat.
You got to be like De Niro in Heat.
You got to be out in 15 minutes.
The Heat's round the corner, brother. Pack up and leave.
And do you remember in De Niro when he saw the girl and the girl was, she was trying to get to him and he said,
he's out of there.
I'm out of there, brother.
He's out of there. You're De Niro.
Your freedom and your happiness means more than this. All right? My name's been Jamali Maddox.
I've been Elliot Steele.
It's been the Drivetime Show.